What's up? It's great to see you. The new gold rush is retention, watch time, and developing a strong audience for your show. And over time, as it grows, you are able to have freedom, generate money, and become recognized as a talent here at the venue. And that's extremely exciting, and that's where I want you to be. And so I'm here to tell you that there are ways to leverage those things, grow those things with software. And the one that we're going to talk about today is called Twidget, which allows you to designate a comment and it will come up in a lower third. And so by having the person's question or comment come up into view makes that person want to watch it and try to make another comment so that they can come up to view. It's almost like a game for them, and it's addictive and it's super powerful. I'm going to explain how to use Twidget. It's absolutely free and fully customizable and very exciting. Let's get some.
Electrify your online presence with live streaming.
Here we are at the Twidget website. You can Google the word Twidget to find this website or click the link in the description. Now, I don't think you should click and download the installer that you see here that says download 64-bit. It's a pain in the neck because the installer is beta and your system's going to throw up a bunch of red flags. It's a pain in the neck. Go to the guide button here and scroll down. Here's Mike's tutorial. Scroll down and you will see step 1. It says Twidget is now available in the Windows Store. This will ease the installation process so you don't have to worry about running installers or disabling antivirus to make it work. So click that link and go right here. Click the blue Get button and you're good to go. Okay, let's do the quick install. We'll click the Get button. It asks me to open the Microsoft Store. I'll click Open, presented with this page, and I will click the Install button here, and the download begins. You may get a Windows firewall has blocked some of the features of this app prompt. Just make sure that the private network, such as my home or work network, is selected, and then select the admin allow access button, and you're good to go. Don't worry, this is okay. And that's it. We'll click open. I'll click the sign in with Google button. I'll select my account. I will click off view your YouTube account. This is where it lets Twidget actually access your YouTube account. Continue. And now it tells me I may now run the Twidget app. And I just clicked it, and there we have the app window. This is the window that allows you to select the messages that will be available to be seen in a browser source. So we're on our way. Take a look at these two icons here. Click the one on the far right. This opens up, and this is where you choose the design of that lower third that comes into view. Now, I want to let you know that in the next video that's coming right up, we're going to discuss how to make your own custom look, and we're going to control how it comes into view. That's the animation with CSS. It's awesome, so get ready for that. So let's click out of this, and now let's click this little eye right here, and we have instructions for both setting up the OBS browser source in this clamshell here. And if I hit the X and click the other one, which is the app usage, we have instructions on how to set up the app. We're going to cover this right now, both of these two sections. Let's start with the OBS browser source. We'll click it. And for number 2, I want you to highlight this URL right now and put that into cache by hitting Control-C. Okay, here we are in OBS Studio. I just created a scene called Twidget, and in the sources section, I'm going to click the plus sign and select browser. I'll name it comment. Whoop, remove the Y, hit OK. In the URL field, I will add that funky address that we got from the instructions, and the width in the instructions asks us to add 500 wide by 400 tall, and this is not written in stone. This is only a suggestion, and I find that it's a little bit more easier on the eyes to use a width of 700 to 800 wide by 400 in height. And we'll experiment with that in just one moment. The custom CSS is 100% okay as it is, and I want you to check off refresh browser when scene becomes active. Hit OK. If you go into Twidget now and click the green start button, it opens up this pop-up and it's asking for URLs. The URL that it wants is the location of where the live stream exists at YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. But we don't have that URL yet. We need to create the live stream, and that's what we're going to do next at YouTube. Here we go. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is click the plus sign in your account. We'll create, go live. The YouTube live stream interface reveals itself. We're going to go in and copy the stream key here. Then we'll go back into OBS Studio. I'll go into Settings, Stream. I'll make sure that YouTube RTMPS is selected. I'll select Use Stream Key Advanced, highlight what's there, paste it, hit Apply, and OK. Then I will start the stream for a connection between YouTube and OBS. And we got the green dot. We're good to go. We'll go back over to YouTube. And we are looking terrific. Now, we just created the live stream, so now it has a place to live, and we need to know where that URL is. So there's this little arrow here that allows you to share it to other people. This link is what we want. So I'll click this icon that copies it into my computer's cache, and I will go into Twidget, click the Start button, and add the URL right in there. This is real simple stuff. I'll hit Connect, and it loads. And the loading goes away. When that load goes away, there is an established connection. Now that I have the URL of the live stream in cache because I copied it, I can open up another tab here real quick and paste that URL in there, and I should be taken right to the live stream. And there it is. Now I'm going to scroll down and just add a test message here. Test message. I'll hit send, and let's see if that message shows up in Twidget, and it does. So I'm now going to select that message and go into OBS, and lo and behold, the message reveals itself as a lower third in the live stream. Now, how cool is that? The amount of text added has an impact on how tall the lower third is. So for example, if I go in here, I've created a message here that is exactly 200 characters long, which is the max number of characters you can use in a message. I'll hit copy, and I will paste that into the live stream over at YouTube real quick. Enter, go back into Twidget, and I'm going to select that message, go back into OBS now, and as you can see, that lower third got taller because the text wrapped 3 times. So you have to account for the amount of text that is shown when a large message is shown. You just got to be cognizant of the impact on the height of the lower third in that case. Now's when we bring Twidget to the next level. I'm going to turn you into a CSS pro. We're going to learn how to make modifications to the properties in the browser source so that you can change font type, font size, font color, font weight, background color, background transparency, the size of the background, borders, and animations as it comes into view. It's going to be super exciting. You're absolutely going to love it. You can find that video right here. And if you're a little bit queasy about Twidget having access to your YouTube account, you can turn that off easily by following this tutorial right here. Best wishes to you. Stay strong and keep fighting.